In 2018, three fishermen on the Amazon River watched their friend get pulled out of the boat by something that looked like a woman in the water. He fought for a few seconds, then the river went completely silent. The only thing that floated back to the surface was his straw hat. Earlier that morning, the three men had been fishing before sunrise along a quiet bend of the Amazon in northern Brazil, miles from the nearest village. The river was perfectly still, no wind, no birds, just the sound of water moving slowly around their boat. That's when one of the fishermen noticed movement about 30 yards away. At first it looked like someone struggling in the water, long dark hair drifting across the surface, bare shoulders just above the river. The men immediately assumed someone had fallen from a canoe upstream, so they began rowing toward her. But as they got closer, something didn't feel right. The woman wasn't waving for help. She wasn't trying to swim toward the boat. She was just floating there, watching them. When they were about 15 feet away, the figure slowly lifted higher out of the water. That's when they realized something was wrong. The arms were unusually long, the shoulders too narrow, and below the waist, there were no legs. Just a long pale tail moving slowly beneath the surface of the river. One of the fishermen leaned over the side of the boat to get a better look. That's when the creature moved, faster than any of them expected. A pale arm shot out of the water and grabbed his shirt. Before the others could react, he was pulled straight over the side of the boat. The two remaining men lunged toward the edge, trying to grab him. For a moment they could see him in the water, thrashing, trying to pull himself free, and just beneath him, they saw the creature's face. The eyes were huge, almost completely black. The mouth opened slightly, revealing rows of small pointed teeth. Then suddenly, everything went quiet. The river went completely still again. No splashing, no movement, just silence. The two men sat there staring at the water, calling their friend's name, but nothing surfaced. Then a few minutes later, something slowly drifted up beside the boat. His straw hat. The men searched that stretch of river for hours, then days, but the missing fisherman was never found. When they returned to the village and told people what they had seen, the older villagers didn't seem surprised. They told the fishermen the rivers in that region have very old stories about something that lives beneath the water, something they call the river woman. But according to the old legends, if you see her watching you from the water, it usually means you've already come too close.